With thousands of positive reviews and unbeatable prices, LootBar.gg is the smarter way to recharge in Wuthering Waves. Click the link in the description in order to start saving money now. Yo Nation, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing fantastic. In today's video, we're going to be checking out every single Astrite you can get in Wuthering Waves, or try to. If I miss one of them, just leave them in the comments in order to help each other out. Starting off with the dailies. The dailies are the most consistent sort of like Astrite you can get in Wuthering Waves right now. You get 60 or about 420 Astrites per week, which is a significant amount. I kind of wish this was like a more like a weekly where you get like 420 instead of like logging in daily, but it's a gacha game that wants you like to play it on a daily basis in order not to leave it behind, essentially. But yeah, it's a good amount. I usually do spend like 180 on the tacit field, and I get it over with because the tacit field is the best thing to spend your wave plates on. And yeah, it enables you to like to get like 60 activity points, and you get it done very, very quickly. The next part that you want to like to be doing, if you are maybe like you've been playing for a while and you haven't been jumping on these sort of like Astrites, is the TOA. The TOA is sort of like the second most Astrite you can get in the game right now, which is like 700, I believe, or 760, or maybe 730. I'm not really sure. I'll put it in the screen if I find it exactly the number. And there is tons of activities or tons of videos out there that you can do or sort of like watch in order to get this activity done. But yeah, it's such a good amount of Astrites, and also like it's a good challenge for you to sort of look up to or sort of like look forward to once you level up your characters and stuff. So I would recommend doing the Tower of Adversity or trying to get the minimum amount of Astrites that you can get each 10 days, because it refreshes each 10 days or so, I believe. The next one, which is the most amount of Astrites that you can get in the game, is the Whimpering Waste. This is more of an end game content in Wuthering Waves right now. But yeah, it's a good amount. You can actually do the first floors at least. I just like released a video not sort of explaining what to do in Whimpering Waste, but I sort of like cleared it and gave some tips and tricks in order for you guys to get the most amount of Astrites you can get in Wuthering in this Whimpering Waste. Because yeah, it's one of the most important parts. You get a significant amount of sort of like Astrites if you get everything done. So make sure to do that. The next thing that you want to like to focus on or do on a weekly basis is going to be the Fantasies of the 1,000 Gateways. It's such a good Astrites. I think you get 160 Astrites, which is a single. Everything is good, honestly. Anything you can get in a gacha game is something, in my opinion. So you want to like to do this on a weekly basis, and it's pretty easy if you use the right characters. I usually do this, use the same characters and get it done very, very quickly. I think it usually takes me like 10 minutes to finish. The next thing that you want to be finishing is the Holograms. The Holograms gives a significant amount of Astrites, in my opinion. And yeah, if you finish like 3 floors or 4 floors or 5 floors, you're going to be getting 20 for the first sort of like clear of that. And they've been really consistent with releasing new holograms like each update almost. We're going to be getting a new one very, very quickly, so you want to like to get done with these ones. They can be pretty difficult because you have to like to dodge and also like you have to like to have good characters. They're very difficult, and yeah, this is another end game content if you want to like to finish the 6th floor or the 5th floor of this. But if you are good with dodging and so on, I think you can essentially like finish them by just like dodging and sort of like get used to the movement of the boss, essentially. So yeah, make sure to like to do these because they're kind of fun and similar to the Whimpering Waste or the TOA. It kind of gives you the opportunity to test your skills and also your new shiny toy, like new characters that you just build up. So make sure to do these as well. The next thing on the list is going to be the Resonator skill tutorials. If you do the tutorials for these characters, you're going to be getting 10 Astrites per tutorial, and it gives you a good amount of the stuff that you need to like to ascend them or sort of like level them up. So yeah, make sure to do them. They're pretty easy, and it's sort of like help you understand your characters and how they work, and sort of like how you can do their combos and stuff. So make sure to do them. The next thing is going to be the training, the skill training. It gives you like 20 each time. You just like press on proceed and sort of like do the outro skill as well, and you press proceed as well. It will teach you how to do the dodge and also like the outro skill. So just like do them, they're pretty easy, and you're going to be getting a significant amount of Astrites. The next part that you're going to be getting Astrites from is going to be the MileStones. These are stuff that you should be doing during your level up, and they should be coming automatically, like leveling up 1 echo to level 10, or cook 2 dishes and stuff like that. So you're going to be getting a good amount of Astrites just by doing them. I think it starts with like 60 and then goes up as you level up, so you're going to be getting a good amount of Astrites just by doing those simple stuff. Moving on to the next bit that you should be getting free stuff from, or sort of like summoning stuff, is the elucidated corals. If you are doing or summoning or like consistently on the normal banner or the premium banner, you're going to be getting these corals, and these corals gonna be enable you to buy these free summons. I would like spend, if you're not like if you are free to play, I would say spend your Astrites on the Convene, like the Radiant Tides, in order to summon for a premium character. Don't buy these unless you are paid to win and you want to like to get more corals or a character that you need on the standard banner. These are the 2 most important stuff that you want to buy if you get or you have enough oscillated corals. You want to like to be spending on the Radiant Tides or for the weapon Forging Tide in order to get those free summons, so make sure to spend them on that. Of course, you're going to be getting this Afterglow coral as well. If you want to like to get free summons and stuff like that, you can just like buy them using these the Afterglow corals. But I would say like what I'd like to do, if I get 1 copy of a certain character and you want to get a dupe, I would actually prefer that I save until 360 and buy another copy of the character in order to get them S1 or S2, because yeah, that's not up to chance. Basically, it's much more probability to get 1 character for 360 rather than leave it to chance instead. So make sure to do that. The next thing that you have to like to do or kind of keep an eye on is going to be the level bundles. I already finished all my level up bundles, but I believe there is like 1 at 50, 1 at 60, and 1 at 80, where you get free summons based on the stuff that you level up, or if your account level up to a certain standpoint. Or a point, you're going to be getting free summons here. So make sure to level up your account by doing the explorations, by doing all the stuff that you need to do in order to get those free summons, so you don't miss out on your favorite character if you are trying to get it. The next thing that you can get Astrites from is going to be the data bank, and you get a significant amount of the data bank just by doing exploration and hunting for your new echoes. You can get, I think, 40 with each level, or 80, between 40 and 80, essentially, that you're going to be getting a significant amount. So make sure to do it, because it's important for your characters and important to get those free Astrites as well. I believe like it levels up until level 25. And yeah, it's a good amount of Astrites that you don't want to miss out on. If you are missing or want to level up your data bank very, very quickly, you just like have to go into the echo gallery and check out which echo that you are missing, and press track, and it will take you to that place. Either it's going to be related to a certain map that you didn't unlock yet, or it's going to be related into an echo that you didn't drop yet. So make sure to go into the data bank and check out which echoes you are missing. As you guys can see here, I am missing 3 echoes there that I should essentially like go and finish essentially. But yeah, the next thing that you get Astrites from is going to be the trophies. As you guys know, if you do a certain amount of stuff that the game wants you to do, like defeat Fallacy of No Return 50 times and stuff, you're going to be getting a small amount of Astrites each time. So make sure to maybe go into this menu and check out what you can do. As you guys can see, I'm missing here like 13 of the Sentry contrasts. 50 times. So if I do that, I'm going to be getting 10. And even though that it's a small amount of Astrites, it sort of like accumulates over time, like 10, 10, 10, 10. You're going to be finding yourself with a single or maybe half a multi or something. So so yeah, make sure to like to go through these ones and sort of like get them done, because it's a significant amount of Astrites that accumulates over time. So make sure to check them out and also get them done as soon as you can. The next thing that I want to talk about is the cooking menu, or maybe we start with the synthesis first. If you go into the synthesis, this is something that not a lot of people know about. But if you level up your synthesis just by doing the synthesis level, you're essentially going to be getting a certain XP that you can just use up to get Astrites, like 50 Astrites here. So the more that you're going to be making stuff using the synthesis, the more level, I've been slacking on this one, so don't pay attention to the level. The more that you level it up, you're going to be getting these free Astrites. If you are desperately in need, just make stuff and you get more XP, and the more XP that you're going to be getting, the more sort of like Astrites that you're going to be getting with each level that you level up. The next thing that I want to talk about, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be the cooking. Let me find a cooking place. I'm such a scuffed person. So yeah, let's go into Jinshu because it's the easiest thing. And if you go into Jinshu and you go into the cooking, it has something similar to the let me travel really quick to the cooking place. Where is the cooking place? Yeah, so it has something similar to the synthesis. With each level that you level up, essentially, you're going to be getting a certain XP, and that XP can grant you a new formula or a recipe, sorry, to make new food that you need to clear up the holograms or something. But you're going to be getting that small amount of Astrites right here, which is pretty cool in my opinion. And yeah, the more that you level up, the more sort of like Astrites that you're going to be getting. So make sure to like to do these cooking challenges or whatever, level up your cooking or chef level in order to get them done. Since we are in Jinshu, I'm going to be talking about these sort of like maybe like cubes or whatever. These are things that are very important to do in the beginning of the game, especially if you just started, and they are introduced in each sort of in order of like in each region. In the first region is going to be called Casket. I'm not sure what it's called in the next one, but they are similar to the caskets. And if you turn them in, to each like I don't know what this called, vendor or whatever, you're going to be getting certain levels, up to 10 levels, and this guy is going to be giving you lustrous tides, and you're going to be getting as well the Astrites, which is pretty cool in my opinion, and you're going to be getting a rover's wave plant. So make sure when you're doing the exploration, which is something that I'm gonna be talking about later on, to get these caskets from like different places in the open world in order to level up your levels in the casket delivery place. And yeah, you're going to be getting free sort of like Astrites, which is really nice if you haven't done that yet. The next thing I'm going to be talking about, as I mentioned earlier, is going to be the exploration. The exploration in WutheringWaves as open game, open world game, is going to be very important. As you guys know, the more places that you explore, the more chance that you're going to be getting those chests. You're going to be finding those puzzles to do, and those puzzles gives you a significant amount of Astrites. If you guys can check here, you can actually check out what you have to like to do and what you have to explore. They made it much more easier for us guys to see what we are missing in order to get those free rewards, and also like the free summon. You get one here, which is pretty cool in my opinion. So yeah, WutheringWaves is one of those like places, or one of those like games that you can play and check out everything that you need to do in order to get the maximum amount of Astrites from the open world. So make sure to check out every place. And also the next thing, since we are in Jinshu, that I want to mention is going to be the what is it called, the this place where you do a certain amount of exploration, and once you're done with a certain amount of exploration, you're going to be going to this woman, and you can ask her about your exploration progress. And with each time you're going to be reaching a certain amount of exploration, you're going to be getting rewards. I'm currently level 9, but I've been slacking on the exploration because I want to stream it first. But yeah, they ask you to reach 90, and you're going to be getting this currency that enables you to level up in the upgrade progress here. And yeah, it's free Astrites. Everything that you can milk off from this game is going to be mentioned in this video. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be helpful, and if you find it helpful, please help the channel by subscribing, and also clicking that like button. It would mean the world to me. The next thing that I want to talk about is going to be the fact that they give a significant amount of Astrites by just logging in. And each time they reach a certain milestone, or if they are doing what is it called, like a patch note or anything, they're going to be giving you guys a certain amount of Astrites with each patch or something. I think they give between 20 to 60 depending on how big the patch is. And as you guys know, if there is some sort of bug that causes inconvenience to players, they usually reward players or kind of compensate players by giving them Astrites. So make sure to check out your mail in order to get those Astrites, because sometimes they are time gated. You have to log in a certain time frame in order to get those Astrites. So make sure to log in and kind of get them. So yeah, there is a lot of stuff that you can do in order to get Astrites. There is plenty of more that I didn't go into details into, but yeah, there is I'm gonna check out my list, because I made a list here that I can refer to just in case I finish something or I missed something, sorry. The next thing that we can check out is going to be the events as well. The events are the title Fantasies. These are sometimes limited, sometimes you have to do them or straight away, or you can leave them until the last second, because sometimes they are permanent. If you go here, they don't disappear, and they give a significant amount of Astrites. So make sure to log in and check out this tab in order to check if you've done all the festivals and so on, especially if they are time related and they're going to be disappearing after a while. So make sure to log in and do them. This tab is very important to log into, because sometimes they do give you to try a new character, especially for example Lupa, or if there is any other characters such as Cartethiya that just dropped right now, they give you the chance to try the character, and once you're done with their trial, you're going to be getting 20 Astrites right there. So make sure to log in and actually do it. Of course, they run these sometimes they run these small events that gives you a good amount of Astrites right there, almost a single by just doing silly things and logging in. It gives you small quests that you have to do or achieve during a time period, during the day or something. And as you guys can see here, every 120 wayplays consumed grants 1 Lulu stamp. So you get these stamps that enables you to spin the wheel in order to get one of these rewards, and one of those small rewards is going to be an Astrite. So make sure to log in and do those as well. I think we covered everything that needs to be covered. I'm gonna leave you guys with one thing as well. Make sure to do your quests. As you guys know, quest gives a significant amount of Astrites as well. As you guys can see here, there is 200 Astrites right here just by doing the main quest. And then there is these small I don't know what they call them, but side quests that introduces you to a character such as Zani or others. So make sure to do them as well, because they do give Astrites as well. As you guys can see here, there is free Astrites that you can get by just doing here, 40 here, 60 here. Anything helps. As you guys know, this is the fishing event that you have to do, and sometimes during that fishing event you can actually get some Astrites or small amount of Astrites there. As you guys know, I didn't finish these. I was hoping like to do them on stream with you guys, but I've been procrastinating streaming. But yeah, if you guys find this helpful, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And if I missed anything, please drop it in the comments down below. I'm gonna have like a bonus mention that you get some free multis or free lustrous tides just by doing this these stuff like the podcast caskets weekly stuff. You don't have to like to buy it to get the free rewards. If you are free to play, you can actually log in, do the stuff that they want you to do each week or each day in order to get some free XP and get those lustrous tide. But I hope this video helps some of you that are trying to get your favorite characters and run out of Astrites. Try and log in and do what you can in order to not miss out on so many rewards in this game. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. I really, really appreciate it. And I'll be catching you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.